as representatives of local business to come along so that we can just share experiences of the challenges that businesses have faced recently, the challenges that they're expecting to face in the near future, and hopefully some thoughts on how we could overcome those challenges and grow our businesses and help our clients as well.
A lot of these things should be flashed out really, and then you can start to deal with them. But I must admit, I think a lot of businesses will get very worried about discrimination claims.
To me, that's very worrying, because for a small business like mine, you could take one massive lawsuit to close my business. You know, I had someone came to the job the other day. The truth is, she wasn't good for the job at all. But I'm petrified while I'm sat in that room that when I give her a call to say you're not good for the job, she's going to send to the tribunal. That, for small business like mine, is sleepless nights, is worry after worry, is thinking about the solicitor's bill that's going to land on my desk, that's going to be astronomical, and it's really scary.
Then you need to have a thought process in place so you know you can avoid those sorts of problems, or at least minimise those sorts of problems before they happen.
For me to pick up the phone and say to the solicitor, look, this is what happened, can you tell me, would be brilliant. I would kind of see it as another insurance policy.
There's an opportunity. Is it this regular monthly fee that allows you to have a connection with the client? My goodness, engage and have a relationship with the client. That sounds really good. I tell you, on the legal front, I think the biggest challenge at the moment is the Bribery Act. I spend quite a lot of my time chairing board meetings, and there are a number of industries around the community which actually have kind of like survived to a large extent on paying some kind of commission, introductory fee or whatever. Whether it's a major piece of entertainment, taking people to Wembley to watch England beating Brazil or whatever. So that's a real high issue from a legal point of view. And I think the lawyers that kind of like that get it and go out to their client base and are prepared to talk to them and give them some really good, meaningful advice about what it means, because it's a very grey area at the moment.
Is there a distinct definition of what is classed as bribery and what is classed as hospitality?
There are a lot of definitions, and some of them are quite woolly, and that's going to be part of the problem. And the trouble is that you then read the guidance and it says things like, of course in the end this will be for the courts to decide, which doesn't really help you a great deal.
If you're doing business in the Middle East, gifts, I won't call it bribery, gifts, entertaining is part of doing business. It's an accepted part of doing business, and if you don't do it, you will be offending the party that you're trying to do business at, and that's their culture. So by not participating in that as an economy, we are cutting our Achilles tendon, because we're not allowing ourselves to be competitive.
The impact, what I see, is you have a polarisation. You have the people who over-worry about it, and it impacts their business, and you can have a group of people who don't give a damn. And just go ahead and do what they've been doing anyway. So therefore you actually change the commercial market.
But if you take somebody up to Twickenham and you go into one of the restaurants there and you've got a table of 10 people and it's existing clients and prospective clients, is that bribery or is it hospitality? And that's where I think the grey area is.
I remember the days when I first got involved, and they had one room probably about the size of this, and of course they use suppliers, subcontractors. So you can use it to an extent to your advantage, but until everybody gets onto a level playing field, and I don't want to take too much of the discussion on the Bribery Act, but every aspect of the law has got a major impact on most growing businesses.
I hope everyone's found the discussion interesting. I found it really interesting and very useful. I think there's a lot in it for us to take away and think about how we deliver our services and what ways we can help people. But thank you all for the contributions.